good people? Happy Thursday. I am currently in my 7th period teacher's room, just chilling in here by myself. I'm actually not eating lunch here at school or going off campus. Well, I am going off campus, but I'm going home because my back hurts. This is the worst I've felt in like months. So this is kind of concerning to me, a little bit anxious, but yeah, I'm ready to go home. But anyways, what's up with starting weekend recap on weekdays? Like, it's been weird, but cool as well. Last weekend recap, not Resurrection, because that was a good weekend, but the first week of April was chaotic in every way possible. That was a week that I did not emotionally or mentally have the capacity to film or edit, but I did it anyway. And what you guys saw was honestly me at a crash out point. But since then, I am grateful to be in a much better place. And I always feel like April and May are like the months that try to get me the most, just because it's the end of the school year and everything's due. And it's like you've hit this midlife crisis, even though you're only 18. So I'll talk with you guys more about that like later in the vlog. But today's a good day though, because in 22 days from now, I will be graduating high school. I'm looking forward to it. Since April weekend recap has happened, there's been a lot of senior related activities going on and stuff that has taken place. And so in 2 weeks from today, it'll be my last day of high school. And as of right now, I'm feeling like at ease. Most of everything is over. But yeah, I'm just excited. And my first period, ACE Media Studies, paper 2 is in 6 days, and I'm feeling pretty good about it. I feel good about my paper 1 as well. Second period is ITV, and we've been training people on how to do what we, the seniors, have been doing for the past 4 years. And so I've been taking my hands off of most of the training just because I am ITV president, director, producer, and all the things. So I've done everything for a long time. I got my graduation cord for completing TV production as a career technical education course. So it's a very chill class, and it never feels like work because I love, that kind of stuff. Third period is my TA, like study hall period, nap time. It's been filled with lots of productivity though, as I've been trying to tie up these loose ends and using that time, especially to study for math, because math is not my best subject. English, 4th period, I already took my exam, my ACE exam back in November last year and passed. And so, I don't understand how I passed during the week of homecoming, but bless God. So that class has just been a free period to work on stuff. And if I feel like I'm at a good pace with my work, then I'll leave home and go eat. Not leave home, leave school, go home and eat and do whatever. 5th period is math, and I spend most of my time focusing on this because math is not my thing, y'all. Like, it's usually the most all-consuming part of my time during homework. 6th period is ITV again because we have A and B day. 7th period is my TA study period, or right now, lunch. And then 8th period is a dual enrolled class with our sister school, which is like a school for students with disabilities. And during our senior year, you can be like a mentor. So it's a very cool experience, and it's a credit you can earn as well. And I'm finished with that class, just sent in my last journal reflection. So all in all, I have pretty much math that is still demanding at the moment, but it's nice to have so much downtime as well. And yeah, it's been great to just stay on top of everything. So that's where we're at, and just putting into perspective, all the things that are happening right now, and just being in the month of graduation. And tomorrow's Friday, and we'll kick off the weekend and talk about new music. Happy Friday. It's a great day. I am feeling a lot better. I am not 100% back to my ever-changing perspective of what looks like normal for me. But anyways, I am doing a whole lot better. But I'm so excited to talk about new music today that has been released. I didn't get the chance to tell you guys about the new music last weekend recap because the vlog already ended. So let's get into it. New Music Friday, number 1, the new single Church Parking Lot Remix by Otis Kemp is out now, featuring Rodney Kahn and my favorite singer ever, Mignon Bolton. It is an absolute vibe. If you're really like a church kid, it's just that perfect amount of vibe and church and swag. And the music video though is crazy good. It goes so hard. I stayed up late to watch the music video when it first dropped and was like screaming, like it is so good. The production, like everything, I just went crazy, y'all. So I about lost my mind. But anyways, go stream it now. And it's also like that perfect vibe for the spring and the summer months. And It's so good. And I play it almost every single day. I kid you not. Number 2, my big brother, as I like to call him, Christian, or CJ Brown, released another record, and it is just slamming. It's called Moments. He has like worship music, sleep music, prayer tracks on here. It just has like everything. It's got like 12 tracks on it, and I'm just over it. Like, CJ has created these hits that are just out of this world. And CJ has always had this way of not just creating, but capturing monumental moments with God. And when you just listen to every single like record and album or single that he has put out, you will definitely be able to tell that he constantly seeks God. And so I am so proud of him. Number 3, Nothing Else by JJ Harrison, featuring his wife Trina, and then also David Wilford. All 3 of them can do damage by themselves. So when you hear them sing various parts on this song together, it is literally a masterpiece. It's just one of those praise songs that just takes you up every single time. That's another one that I love right now and have listened to it every single day. It's a new staple for my never-ending collection of gospel music. And then number 4, last but not least, Worship Restored is a new album by the one and only, I say, one of the greatest worship leaders to ever exist, like the worship queen herself, Miranda Curtis. I don't know how to explain Miranda, because she just does it all in one setting for you. She gives you the vibe, she gives you worship, the voice, everything. And I have not had time to listen to this record just yet because my schedule has been absolutely crazy busy, for sure. But I know that when I do, probably in a little bit or tomorrow, it is going to just wreck me like every other album single that she's put out. So that's my favorites that I have right now for new music. Such good stuff. I am so happy. I don't know what tomorrow's gonna look like, so we'll see if tomorrow's a skip day in the vlog or if we'll do something and talk. But yeah, that's it for today. Saturday, we chilling on the couch today. But I told you guys in the last weekend recap that I would talk more about this season of my life and just physically working through April and May. As you guys know, I have been in a hard place. And so once I hit that end of semester physical rock bottom, it does get harder to just get it together. I haven't been the best at getting good sleep. And every week, I think in my mind that I will get better. But honestly, it's been just about the same. 6 to 7 hours of sleep has been the vibe. And for me, that's not okay. I definitely would say my goal range is more so 8 to 9, 8 to 10. And also with it getting hotter outside in this Florida heat, like, yeah, just I'm even more depleted. But one of the things I did not expect from scoliosis surgery to still be experiencing 6 years later is that it just makes you so exhausted, like so much more easily, I guess. There's days I feel great, and there's other days where my energy to just do the things I need to do or even want to do is just gone. And so I am trying to do better for myself because, I mean, I owe it to myself and, you know, as well as my family, for school especially, just with our last week of school coming up, and then personal things like graduation party that's being hosted, and then graduation itself, being with the family on the days leading up to these events when they come in town. And so it's just a busy season. And then right after all this graduation stuff is over, we are literally headed into the week and weekend of convocation at church the first week of June. So yeah, crazy busy. I don't think it'll ever stick in my mind of how extensive this journey is, and that I won't ever be completely back to normal. People do not understand how it feels to have hardware in your spine that you have to live with for the rest of your life unless you undergo that type of process. And sometimes I do ask myself, and I wonder, like, how have I made it this long with hardware in my spine for 6 years? Because this is a very interesting journey. And sometimes I feel, or I think I can feel, the rods in my spine. It does get painful. Just Wednesday, I was sitting in class and literally could not move because my back was just throbbing everywhere and it would not stop. And so my OG bestie brother had already left school for the day. So I was like, okay, I'm going to call one of my other brothers and he actually came and got my backpack from class and walked me to the car. And so that was very helpful. I went to school on Thursday, as you guys saw, for like half the day, and then I left because I just couldn't. Like, I still wasn't feeling myself. And then yesterday was probably the best day out of the past 3 to 4 days. But growth spurts are usually a pain because that's when I have like the most discomfort. I don't know if this is what that is, or has been. But it also takes a mental, emotional toll on me, just because in the most important seasons of your life, like, you want to feel your best and you want to feel great. But every single year, y'all, we get to April and May, and I just literally feel like I am shutting down. And last night, it kind of felt like hard to breathe. And I think it was just like the anxiety of the pain that I was feeling. And it is very hard being at a mental, physical, and emotional unrest. I don't know if it has to do with school getting closer to the end, but there's just something in the air, and I don't like it because it messes with me every single year, and I need a break. But yeah, so I need a break. But I am definitely looking forward to like getting closer to the end where all this is over. I have been enjoying it, but it is a lot being back and forth to all these different events, and then church and school, and you still have assignments. And so, yeah. So with me being a whole 20 days before graduation, I definitely need to prioritize my sleep, self-care time, school, all of that. I am technically done with just about everything, so that is a huge weight lifted off my shoulders. So I'm just trying to keep myself clear-headed and not let these last few days get to me, or get the best of me physically. I feel like I've been doing good emotionally and mentally as far as closing out, high school years and that high school chapter. I feel like I'm doing pretty good at that. So yeah, but today's a good day. We're chilling. And with that being said, tomorrow's the best Sunday of the month, first Sunday. And after tomorrow, there's only one more first Sunday until convocation. So we have lots of exciting things to look forward to, graduation stuff, then convocation right after that. And yeah, so lots of things to look forward to, lots of countdowns and everything. But yeah, it's a great time. And I feel like I'm starting to get back on the mend just a little bit. Today's been good, just chilling. So happy Sunday, good people. It is the best one if I don't say so myself. I will say Communion Sunday always makes my church girl heart smile. As you guys know, you don't understand. Like, if you are a church kid, then you already know the vibes and what goes down on a good first Sunday. I had the chance to get some much needed rest. I am trying to take it easy this morning and not overexert myself, and just still be careful after the physically trying week and weekend that I have had. I am taking it slow, but I'm still putting on my heels for first Sunday, looking good, looking cute. It's not just the first Sunday of the month, but it is the last first Sunday as a high school student, which is insane and very exciting because it just makes everything seem much more real. And this is the time when everything just starts coming together, and it's just incredible. It's church day, and we're throwing in some worship on here today, but I gotta take it back to Resurrection Sunday, which was actually last Weekend Recap. That special holiday edition of Weekend Recap from beginning to end was about 30 minutes, and I did not have enough time to throw in the other services that I watched that Sunday, besides my second church, House of Hope Atlanta. But my favorite singer and worship leader sung her heart out for Resurrection Sunday, and I got to take just a quick throwback to that because that made me just absolutely bawl, but it made my heart smile so much. And she even reposted this on her feed on Instagram and told her testimony, and all I could do, honestly, was just cry and say thank you, Jesus, like over and over again.
God, you didn't leave me to my own opinions. God, you didn't leave me to my own And I know you never will. It was all working for my good. If only I knew back then what I know right now, that nothing is wasted in your hands. God, you didn't forsake me, and I know you never will. When everybody else walked away, God, you didn't forsake me, and I know you never will. God, you didn't forsake, and I know you never will. God, you didn't forsake me, and I know you never will.
Y'all, let me tell you something. Church before church is really where it's at for me. While y'all are like getting ready with me, 99% of the time I usually have in like my earbuds and I'm blasting worship or gospel, just because it really does set the tone and mood of the day for me. I cannot see how like people just pull up at church and like that's it. Like, I have to have the church music going before I get there and just be in the mood and get excited. But anyways, it's a good start to this church day. And also to all of my Star Wars fans and lovers, happy Star Wars Day. May the 4th and the Force be with you. I know that every church kid watching this right now is saying to themselves that Jesus is the greatest force. It's okay. I know. I told my dad that his sermon title today should have been The Greatest Force. That's our little inside joke that we've got going all day today. But anyways, I am going to church, but y'all are about to see my Sunday pictures. Happy Tuesday. Your girl needed a break in the vlog. So yesterday, Monday, was my off day, and I kind of like vlogging Thursday through Sunday and then take a little break and then come back for Tuesday through Friday and kind of like finish off with you guys. I've been getting used to starting weekend recap on weekdays. It's been an adjustment, but it's been good. So on Saturday, we were talking about how basically I've been through the hardest week physically this year, to be honest. And this week has been an answer to prayer, as we have had a delayed start schedule for school-wide testing, which means that classes have started at like 11:30 every day, at least for me. And so to have 8 to 10 hours of sleep since Saturday has been honestly heaven. I've been feeling so good. I've been enjoying coming home at 3, getting started on homework like at 4:15, then chilling at 9:30 and 10 and watching movies or play games, and then going to sleep by 11 or 12 and then waking up at 9 or 10. That's like 8 to 10 like hours of sleep, like all right there. So this is the kind of schedule that makes me want to come to school. I can vibe with this. And honestly, when I'm at school though, I'm barely doing anything just because classes are so short. So I'm basically just going to school just to be there and enjoy my last little week and a half of senior year and let teachers and friends all sign my yearbook. So that's all that's basically going on. Tomorrow I have my last ACE exam of my high school career, and so I'm excited to get that knocked out tomorrow. It's media studies, and I gotta say, I'm feeling pretty good about it. I'm still, gonna study tonight and prepare myself. My teacher did an amazing job at preparing me, at least. I can't speak to the preparedness level of anybody else, but I can say, tomorrow for me at least feels like cake. So I'm just ready to get that knocked out for sure. What's up, good people? It is Wednesday. It is 10:42 p.m. But hey, some of y'all are saying that I should be asleep. But if you haven't caught on, this week has been a delayed start week in the schedule because of school-wide testing. So I've just been enjoying my, luxurious night owl moments all throughout this week and taking them very seriously, and then sleeping in, of course, and getting, my 8 to 10 hours of sleep like I've been talking about. So it's been amazing. It's been great to have this time, especially for the kind of day that I had today. Of course, I meant to film and vlog earlier, but that didn't happen. And then when I got home from school and getting something to eat, I didn't have a lot of I had not a lot of time to really sit down and vlog with y'all because I was doing other stuff before church. And so yeah, here we are. But anyways, it's been a great day. It's been a productive day. Definitely tired, but I just wanted to say, my second pastor, you'll know I have two churches. I have the one that I've been in all my life, like I grew up in and I'm media director for. And then my second church is House of Hope Atlanta under the leadership of Pastor E. Dewey Smith. So Pastor E. Dewey Smith has this trend. He is famous for these amazing sermon series, as you guys know. Like if you go through a series of weekend recap for a good amount of time, you'll start seeing where every Wednesday I talk about, or every Sunday I talk about his, Bible study series and what we're learning, that week. And so this month's series looks like it's going to be really, really good. And with May being Mental Health Awareness Month, this sermon series is eating legit. I cannot wait to go back and watch today because it's the intro, it's the first part. And it's called Crash Course to Crash Out. What makes us crash out? And I'm just like, oh my God, this is so good. So if y'all remember, Pastor Smith has been doing a series, a big, huge collective series on 12 steps to better in 2025. So we started off with step 1, which was realizing that we're human. Number 2 was seeking a higher power. Step 3 was surrender all. And step 4 is taking inventory, which we just finished over the course of resurrection. And then step 5 is share your story. So this share your story portion is all about crash out. The crash course to crash outs and the causes of crash outs. And so it's just amazing that Pastor Smith is doing this during Mental Health Awareness Month, especially in crash out season, and especially where us students, we are crashing out because it's graduation season and it's second semester and we've got all this testing going on everywhere. Yeah, this is hitting different. And so in this crash out series, or at least this introduction to step 5 of sharing our story, Pastor Smith, he said that anger is a God-given, powerful emotion. And oh my goodness, I never when Pastor Smith is talking and he's doing these series, I never think about that. Usually people think that anger is associated with the devil. And it's because anger in itself is not sin. It is the way that we respond. It's when the anger causes us to sin that becomes the sin. So then we get into types of anger, which is righteous anger, being angry for the right reasons, for godly reasons. And then there's sinful anger, for sinful reasons. And then there's levels of anger, irritation, indignation, wrath, rage, hostility, all these things. And then Pastor Smith gonna talk about biblical examples of crash outs. Moses striking the rock in Numbers chapter 20. For real. And then Peter's denial of Jesus. And cutting off the servant's ear in Luke and John, and then Jonah's anger at God's mercy when he gave grace to Nineveh. So just looking at the notes online, I'm like, step 5 of this 12-step series, this is good. This will be the only weekend recap of May, possibly. I don't know. I never know. But typically, once every month, you're getting a weekend recap. So June weekend recap, I'm gonna have to update y'all on this step 5 because what's up, good people? It is Friday. It is currently 2:13, and y'all know I get out of school at 3. So my mom has been such a queen this week. She has been taking me to school late and also picking me up early whenever I want to come home. So yeah, but anyways, like I said, this week of delayed start has been amazing. Like, it has been amazing. I feel so good, like, to actually get 8 to 10 hours of sleep for more than a day of like 1 week is crazy, and it's amazing. So I have been feeling pretty good this week, but today we had to go back to a regular schedule, back to 8:15. So yeah, it was a little bit of a struggle, but not too bad. But I got through the day. My mom picked me up early, and we went to Hobby Lobby around 1:30 and picked up some stuff that we wanted for my graduation party. And then we have Mother's Day coming up on Sunday, so we were getting things for church as well for Mother's Day. So just kind of getting things done, tying up loose ends for all of the mini events that are taking place next week that are coming up. We've got Mother's Day, then we've got my graduation party at the end of the week, so literally a week from tomorrow. So we're getting things done. But yeah, today was a good day. Good last Friday as a senior in high school, and just lots of fun. And I only worked like 1 period today. That was my 5th period, which is math. And then 6th period was ITV, which y'all know I love TV production. It's like what I do and what I want to like go into in college. So that never feels like work to me. It's just fun. And then 7th period is my TA period. So of course I'm just chilling in there talking with my teacher and different stuff like that, printing things, making copies. So that's a very chill class. And then my mom came and got me, and I didn't go to 8th period. Technically done with that class too, because it's still enrolled and I've turned in everything way before it's due. So I actually went these past 2 days without telling y'all that my dad has been out of town. He went to Texas to go see some of his family that lives out there, and so it was just really sweet to get to send him off so that he could go see that part of his family, because he has not seen them in 6 years. Yeah, 6 years, coming up on 6 years, because the last time that we saw them was actually Meemaw's funeral. So it was just very good timing for Dad to get to go and be with them for a little part of the week. And of course, we love, when Dad gets to do that and go on different trips when he has some off times. But the family dynamic here at home is always different, and I feel like I'm always holding down the fort as the only daughter and just making sure Mom's good and everything. And so we're definitely looking forward to when Dad comes back home, because I need Dad, because we have some shopping to do this weekend for Mother's Day. So not tonight, because we're picking him up like later this evening, but tomorrow we are definitely going to do our Mother's Day shopping and get that out the way. And I think Mom won't be too phased, because she'll be kind of decorating church for Mother's Day. So Dad and I can just slip right over to the store and get what we need to get, some cards, gift cards, and fun like baskets and snacks for Mom. So I don't think she's gonna be too, and plus she'll just probably think that me and Dad are gonna spend time together because he's been gone. So yeah, because we're going right back out to dinner as a family on Sunday for Mother's Day. So I don't think she's gonna have a clue. But yeah, I am super excited to have Dad back home just in time for Mother's Day. We are about to pick up Dad. Excuse the windshield wipers, but I gotta tell y'all something. This is a monumental
event, in the sense that if you've been here a while, then you understand the significance. As you guys know, I'm like a pastor's kid, a church girl, and a Christian. Like, y'all get the point. Like, I love church, Jesus, ministry, so on, all the things. So for the first time in 18 years of my life and almost 9 years of ministry, I will be speaking on Sunday. Like, what? Yes, I know it took that long. And even saying that out loud is like insanity, for sure. It definitely is weird. Like, I can't even talk deep about it because it's just weird. But it's not like a full-blown trial sermon by myself, but it's more like a panel discussion for Mother's Day, which we've kind of turned into Mother's/Women's Day. So I won't be the only person talking. I was halfway done with my points on Monday, so it's been nice having some of it out the way and then working on it throughout the week, and especially today and tomorrow before Sunday. And instead of ending weekend recap with church on Sunday, I'm just gonna turn it into a complete day in the life vlog and updated like Sunday morning routine kind of video instead, because I've been meaning to do that for you guys and y'all wanted that. So that's, you know, what Sunday will turn into, and I'll post it the following Sunday after Mother's Day and kind of walk you guys through Mother's Day 2025 from beginning to end. So yeah, but that's my exciting news.
What's up, good people? It is Saturday. As y'all saw last night, we brought Dad back home, and we are so happy to finally be all back together. Kelly, party of 3, and he was telling us about his trip and everything, and it was pretty good. So we were definitely eager and excited to listen to all of his fun stories and things, and so that was pretty great. And then we went to sleep. And this morning we've all kind of been doing our own thing. My dad, he went to the monthly men's breakfast that he does with men's ministry every month, so he went to that this morning. And then my mom, she went a little bit later to church to set up and decorate for Mother's Day. And then I've been here at home and I slept in and I feel amazing. So yeah, we've all just kind of been doing our normal Saturday things today. Nothing big. Right now I am getting ready because my dad is going to come pick me up, and we're going to go do a little shopping spree for Mother's Day, get Mom some stuff, and yeah, so just enjoy the afternoon, and then I'll be home hopefully the rest of the evening to finish up my talking points for tomorrow, because I told y'all yesterday I'm going to be talking in the panel discussion. And then I also have some other stuff to do for school, some last assignments for a class, and then I have a final exam in my math class. So just trying to get all of this knocked out while I have this downtime this weekend and not doing anything that's pressing, because I've got most of my classes out the way. So that's been a huge help and good thing for me, just maintaining, you know, self-care and just trying to make sure everything is prioritized and gets done in time and all that stuff. So woo! But anyways, thank y'all so much for tuning in to this week's weekend recap, and I will see you guys next week.